another episode of Kingdom Social Justice Solutions, and I am your host, Shalonda Ajibola. Yes, it has been a while since I posted a video, but and a lot has been going on, definitely in the US and the world. We got wars, we got all kinds of things. But as I've said before, the purpose of this podcast is to shine a spotlight on solutions. So we have a lot of problems. We have a lot of people talking about what's going on, what the issues are, but I want to shine a light on solutions and what's going on and how people are advancing and how people are navigating this new world, this new dynamic, and how people are finding ways to be successful and being innovative. So I'm excited about today's podcast. It's probably be the first of a series, and I think I want to entitle it "Marketing Africa to Africans." Okay. Um, there is a trade agreement called the AFTA. It is the African Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. And this is where 54 member states of the 55 total countries on the continent of Africa have agreed to basically trade with each other, but give certain benefits, basically preferences to other member countries. So this is one of the biggest free trade areas. It has so much promise. People have been talking about it for a long time. I believe the African Union has a 2063 agenda. Their goal is, but ultimately, in the history, if you look at the history of it, and I may be saying this wrong. It's a Kwame Nkrumah. I may be saying his name wrong, but the former president of Ghana. Anyway, the goal is one African market. I don't know if anyone's ever been to an African market, but it's literally a market where you got people selling tomatoes, people selling the yam, people are selling all kinds of things, fabrics, jewelry, anything that you need, people are selling, and that's available. So, but in this instance, we want to create that one market where there is a way that people can trade from different countries on the continent. The goal, I believe, part of that asset is that means money is being moved on the continent. That means if somebody's selling and somebody's buying, money is being transferred and enriching the betterment of people on the continent, and money is not leaving the continent. So it's an amazing thing. I'm excited, and that's my hope is to promote this, to encourage this. Like I said, marketing Africa to Africans. And I have with me today, we have two of our guests from the country of Uganda. That's going to be helping us kind of give some information from on the ground. These are people in the country, and they will share with us some information that hopefully be helpful. We can use this as a marketing tool to encourage other African countries to begin to trade with each other. So first, I have with me Abubakali. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I don't know if you can hear
Yeah,
me,
it's the
brother.
right pronunciation. Thank you.
Okay. And I believe Mr. Monday has joined as well. If you can come on camera, sir, if you're able. But since I have Abubakali on, hello and welcome, Mr. Monday. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Um,
Yes, I'm sorry I've joined late.
no
I
worries, no
was,
worries.
yeah, I was committed since morning, but at least I'm now available. Thank you.
No worries. We appreciate it. So,
Yes.
and let's first talk about because I think this is the one of the main things I think is most crucial. And like I said, is what are some of the opportunities? What are the trading opportunities on in the country of Uganda? Like, what is it? You think about certain, like say Botswana, you might think of is it diamonds? Uh, is Ghana? I believe the coke they have a good source of cocoa there. Um, And so just like what is it in Uganda? What are the opportunities there? What are the trade opportunities of a neighboring country? And also Abubakali, if you can tell us, Uganda is actually is in Eastern Africa and right next to Kenya. So it's kind of nestled in there. But yeah, if you can kind of tell us a little bit of your background, what do you do in Uganda? How do you intersect with trade and then some trade opportunities that you know of?
All
Okay.
right. Thank you. Oh, who will start?
Yes, Abubakali.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Thank you very much, madam. My name is Abubakali Sekalaala from Uganda. Yes, right now I'm working with the Islamic Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We are the drivers of Islamic trade, commerce, and halal economy. So I'm also working with the Uganda Network of Businesses, where we are networking businesses in Uganda, a platform for networking businesses in Uganda. Thank you. So you said one of the opportunities we have, Uganda is one of the is rich in agriculture. And
Okay.
most of the trade opportunities we are looking up to in Uganda are all in agriculture.
Okay.
We are advancing in other sectors, but agriculture is one of the main opportunities Uganda is looking at, like in coffee, like in Mr. Mande's dealing in milk. We have tea, we have rice, we have all agriculture products is what Uganda is looking up to. Those are one of the opportunities in Uganda. Leather companies, what there is space for technology in Uganda.
Okay.
Ugandans as a country haven't invested too much in technology. So there is a lot of space in technology as a country, which brings up space for opportunities in that sector.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Mr. Monday, Abubakali mentioned that you're doing something with milk. Can you tell us a little bit about
Yes.
your business and what opportunities are available?
Okay. Thank you, madam. It's nice to hear from you. I'm called Vian Mary, and I'm the CEO of Spar Foods Limited, which is located in Uganda. Again, I'm the National Coordinator for Civil Society Coalition for African Continental Free Trade Area, Uganda chapter. I'm the Ambassador for Useful Trade Facilitation, nominated by South Africa. And I'm glad to be here at this time, and I want to respond to your question. Like in terms of African Continental Free Trade Area, Uganda, we have very many opportunities when it comes to trade and investment. We basically focus on agriculture. As you know, Uganda is a country, is a land, is a country that deals in agriculture so much. We have milk, that is in dairy sector. We have coffee, whereby we have very many farmers that are dealing in coffee as a sector. We have honey, that is honey which we get from bees. We have farmers that are dealing in honey. We have fruits, where a number of farmers are dealing in fruits. We can raise a number of fruits with different species. Then we have people are dealing in matoke,
Hello.
banana plant,
Oh,
banana owners, meaning we can get a lot of matoke. Yes, please. Are we together?
yes, you
Hello?
said banana. We lost you for a minute
Oh,
there. You said banana.
yes, we have a number of farmers that are dealing in bananas, where we expect most of the farmers to give us a lot of bananas. Then we have pineapples, where we need support basically. support our farmers because we need industries that can benefit these farmers. Farmers who are dealing in pineapples, they are harvesting a lot of pineapples, but they are all going to waste. They need market for those pineapples. Then we have mangoes. We have a lot of farmers that are dealing in mangoes, where we can get at least market for those mangoes. We have avocados. A number of farmers are dealing in avocados. If we make value addition through these avocados, they can also support our farmers. We have a number of farmers that are dealing in cattle, where basically Sparo Foods is offering a market to these farmers by adding value addition on their milk in order to create market access for them. Then we have a number of farmers that are dealing in fruits like apples. There are so many products that we have here in Uganda and agriculture sector. So we need that support. We need more investors to come and invest in our agriculture sector. Then we have, yes, we have products like companies that are dealing in solar renewable energies. We have a number of products based on the renewable energies. We have people who are dealing in stove making, where we can reduce charcoal burning. We can use stoves, and those electric stoves on the side of climate change to protect our environment. So we have a number of people that are dealing in energy renewable products. We need support, basically to support those people to come up with very good products, with good innovations, and we give them market linkages for their products. Then we have companies that can support us, African Continental Free Trade Area, on the side of logistic and transport. Basically, those are the companies that have their own means of transport that can engage themselves into that activity to make sure all the products that are coming from Uganda can reach to their destination, basically to access market. So in case if we get that support, we get those investors to come on board, come and reach here in Uganda and look at the people, what they are doing, what they are producing. That means we can promote market access for Ugandan products.
Okay, so
Lastly, yes.
yeah, I was gonna ask, so
And
what logistics companies are already in Uganda?
yeah, I have a list of them. I cannot mention them directly now, but I'm going to share them with
One,
you.
one of the logistics companies, Pan Africa.
Pan Africa. Okay.
Yes, is from Uganda to South Africa, then from Uganda to Egypt.
Uganda
Uh,
to
I, yeah, I can also share some right now.
okay.
One, yeah, we have uh, we have one is transport companies DHL. DHL, that is the company that transport logistics across the continent.
Right, DHL. Yes, I've
Then
heard of them. Yeah.
yes, we have African Queen. African Queen, that is number two. We have
That's so,
local.
it's so vast
Yes,
in East Africa, the African Queen. In
yes,
East, the African Queen.
yes.
African Queen. Okay.
Yes.
Then we have local truck companies, local truck companies. It is one of the companies that are dealing in logistics and transport.
Okay.
And then we have on the side of East African Business Council. It also helps us basically in those partnerships where we collaborate with international agencies in terms of export, logistics, and export. Then we have the companies that are dealing in solar panel distributors. We have UP Energy, UP Energy, yes. Then we have Sour Energy, Sour
Mr.
Is it
Energy.
Mandy,
Yes,
Mr.
please.
Mandy, I would like to
Yes, please.
raise a submission
Yes.
to the madam.
Yes.
Yes, madam, as Uganda is looking at the 5 billion economy, 5 USD billion economy by 2040,
okay?
it's looking at trade as the drivers to that economy.
Okay.
But one of
Mm.
the things we would like the African Free Trade Area to facilitate, number one, in the whole continent, it would be trade facilitation. Trade facilitation is one of the main points we are facing in the continent, in the free trade area. Trade facilitation, it has market access, trade financing, and many others. The e-commerce, the digitalization. We also lack a digitalized platform where Africans can access, can go access.
Okay.
I know the free trade
Okay.
area has its platform, but it's not up to the standards to meet the
Okay.
African needs.
Okay. I can respond to that. Mr. Bakari, that one it is being handled, and it is being handled by South Africa as on the side of use for trade facilitation. Very soon they are creating that
South
channel.
Africa right now has issues with their immigrants, so we can't count it on because South Africa right now it doesn't need immigrants from different countries to their country. So how will they work on a free trade area to support trade facilitation? That's also a challenge. So we would like Africa Free Trade Area to look at trade facilitation, to put up facilities where trade can be facilitated.
No, they are
Okay.
coming. They
So
are coming because they are
right.
coming.
So yeah, that's what. So I don't know if you're saying that Uganda is not able to. The thing is, we want to provide the solution. So, is there any online platform that's available that people can post and where people can see, like you talking about that trade facilitation? Uh, like Nigeria has a Congo, they have a Jumia, the US has an Amazon. Is there an online platform like people can post pictures of their pineapples where they can, and then they can put how they can be paid, how it can be shipped? Is there any online platform in Uganda?
No, but recently we have a company called Postal Uganda.
You said
Maybe like Postal Uganda.
postal. Okay.
Maybe like 2 weeks or 3 weeks back or last month. It just launched its marketplace.
Okay.
Yes, but we have Jumia in Uganda
Okay,
for
Jumia.
the
Yes.
Okay.
local. We have other local companies that do the local marketing, but not up to the international level.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, no, yeah. So I mean, the thing is, like I said, we're trying to encourage people to you got to start somewhere. So we got to utilize what's available, and it's just like even in the U.S. Before Amazon became Amazon, people were working on it. So it's going to take some time. But the thing is, sometimes people just may not know what's available, and that's I guess my hope is to let people know what's available, uh
Okay.
what like I said, what product is available, how they can get it transported, where they can find it to make the payments. And mind you, also there's the PASS, the PASS, Pan African Payment and Settlement System, that hopefully with their banks. I don't know if Echo Bank is in Uganda, but
Yes, it is.
okay. Happy Saturday. Hey, it's me here with MLK. He had a dream, I have a dream. And I know you have a dream too. And I believe what your dream may be similar to my dream. And that's to be financially free, financially thriving. I was doing a survey the other day, and one of the questions was, what would you do if money was no issue? And I immediately thought of what I would do, and it would be developing whole communities in developing countries. And my thing is then, if it's so clear that I know what I would do if money was no issue, how can I get to that place? How can I get to that place of just from the dream to the reality? MLK said that I might not get there with you, but he had a dream and he shared his dream. So I'm encouraging you as I share my dream, let's find solutions to how we can get there. I believe a lot of us would make the world so much better if we had the opportunity to live our dreams. Many of us are being hindered because of finances, because of limitations, because of restrictions. So my hope is that we find solutions to our finances so we can get to walking in the manifestation of those dreams. So we can see, for our future generations can see the manifestations of the dreams in our hearts. All right, let's get it done. Hopefully we'll be providing you with some tools, with some tips, with some principles and strategies on how to get financially free and how to help us to be empowered economically so that we as a people, as a generation, can move forward and prepare the world in the next generation and give them the resources that they need. We want to build generational wealth for our future generations so they can carry out a legacy and carry on the legacy of what we've left. All right? So until next time, keep fighting the good fight and make every second count. All right, so we are back. We were talking, discussing Uganda, opportunities in Uganda. I believe we discussed the different logistics companies that are available. DHL, of course, is a pretty well-known brand. I believe Abubakali mentioned Pan-African as another logistic company, and African Queen was mentioned. And I believe Mr. Monday had mentioned that Up Energy or UP Energy is working in regards to solar energy. And so, yes, sir. Sorry, we can't. If you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Yes, we are hearing.
Oh, okay. Okay, I thought you were responding. Okay. So and then I was asking about the online platforms that are available, and I believe Abubakali mentioned that Jumia is available in Uganda. So I guess as I was saying earlier, I understand that there are always going to be, the strive to do better or to increase or to grow. But the thing is, I want to focus on what's available right now and how can people actually start trading with each other. You mentioned, Mr. Monday, that there was milk, coffee. Maybe you want to share a little bit about the products that you have available with your business.
You're saying my business?
Monday. I believe he's involved in milk. Mr. Monday.
Yes, please.
Hello. What product do you provide into your business?
Spar Foods is basically doing value addition in milk. We add value in milk. This is where we get yogurt from fresh milk. We make yogurt, two flavors, that is strawberry flavor. We make ghee, then we make cheese, we make butter uh, and cheese. Those are the products that we get from milk. So we try to create market access for Ugandan milk sector.
Okay.
Then
And
we
so
also,
how do you
then, then we also offer capacity building to our farmers,
okay.
basically to equip.
Okay, we may have lost Mr. Monday. Um, Miss Irene, you can introduce yourself and what do you do in Uganda? Miss Linda,
Hello, can you hear me, Shalanda?
yes.
All right, I'm pleased to be here. My name is Linda Irene. I currently work with a Pan-African venture studio. We basically provide capacity building and investment readiness to early stage startups and MSMEs across Africa. Currently, we are domiciled in Sierra Leone, where our headquarters are, but also we have presence in Zimbabwe, South Africa, and currently exploring Uganda as well. We have worked closely with farmers, agriculturalists, mining companies, health, and tech to basically provide incubation, acceleration, and investment readiness to these startups and MSMEs. I should say that our value addition or our play in the ecosystem is at the bottom of the pyramid, I should say, because ideally we help startups and MSMEs validate their ideas, but also have a strong go-to-market strategy. Once they are through this incubation and acceleration process, then we introduce them to investors or different institutions that target the investment sectors that they are in. We have a portfolio of investors from across Uganda, across Africa, but also Europe. As a venture studio, we're currently exploring establishing a fund, a $5 million fund. Currently, the first fund is secured with commitments from institutional investors who are looking at investing in circular economy, waste management, but also climate smart agriculture. Our second fund is $15 million, and we are looking at investing in early stage startups that are operating within climate smart agriculture, energy, circularity, what else? There's, logistics and transport, but also health. So the $15 million is a second fund. Currently, we're in talks with different investors that are majorly banks to act as guarantors to provide guarantees to different startups or MSME that may want to access a blended finance kind of arrangement, either through notes, credit notes, or any form of arrangement. But also we are engaging with different VCs, venture capitalists, who would be interested in investing $5 million in the $5 million fund. Yeah, in general, that's what we do. Yeah, roughly, I should say.
Okay.
But
So what is
also, yes, please.
no, I was gonna say, so what is your work in Uganda? Are there any partnerships or any like if there as I believe Mr. Monday was saying, there's a lot of agriculture and people uh a lot of products is being farmed, but how would a farmer in Uganda be able to access or participate with your
Mm,
organization?
yeah. So currently we have partnerships with different investors, I should say. Currently we're working with Zantu Capital, if you've heard of them. So once they identify an investment ready startup or fund or MSME, they extend it to us, and then we take them through acceleration and investment readiness. And once they are ready to be invested in, that is when we bring them back to Zantu Capital. So that is the engagement that we have with Zantu Capital. But also we are exploring introducing I did not say the company, but it's called Mozambiringa SL Limited. So we're looking at exploring partnerships with Uganda Revenue, Uganda, it's URSB, Uganda Business something, registration something, to provide incubation and acceleration services, because there is an ongoing program called the Business Rescue Program that basically creates awareness of the compliance aspects with URSB and taxes, but also they're exploring to see how do we support these businesses from where they are if they're not able to pay the taxes or if they're not able to afford the compliance level. How do we support them to beyond what we can give them beyond the awareness part? So we are in conversation with them, but also trying to come into the country as a company. We are not legally yet registered here, in as much as we've started these conversations, but we are exploring fully registering here as well, given we are operating in other countries as well. Yeah, I should say.
Okay. All right. We lost Mr. Monday. But uh Mr. Abubakali, did you have anything to wrap us up with?
Uh, it's an opportunity that I met Miss Linda. Their bio is up to looking up what I was talking up previously of trade financing.
Okay.
So it has given me task of looking up for her here in Uganda, and we make a good team of awareness because it's one of the biggest problem we have in Uganda: awareness, capacity building. Yes, thank you, Madam Linda.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, looks like we lost Mr. Monday. But just in totality, just kind of to give to see about what are some of the opportunities in Uganda as you mentioned. It is agricultural, but also some IT opportunities. I believe Mr. Monday talked about tourism and energy renewal as well. Um, is there anything that Uganda is known for? Maybe worldwide that just or some interesting fact about Uganda?
Uh, from our side as the chamber, right now we have been trying to position Uganda as one of the best producing countries of coffee.
Coffee, okay.
And we have one of our members is called Chikobelo Coffee. He has a gold medal from UK for being
Okay.
the best for having the best coffee in the whole world.
Wow, okay.
But unfortunately, right now he's facing a challenge. He was tasked to take 10 containers to the UK.
He was forced to take.
Yes, he was tasked to take 10 containers in the UK, but right now his problem is finance. Yes.
Okay, and so with the coffee, are we talking about just the bean, or like are we producing
Uh,
value add to that?
if you have a chance to look at his coffee from the garden
Okay.
to the harvesting to the to the preparation, roasting to the cup, it's
Okay.
a wonderful procedure.
Okay. Mhm. All right. Anyone have anything else to add? I'm looking at this is a marketing video for Uganda. As a come to Uganda. This is what we have. This is what we're about. You would love Uganda. You want to trade with us. What's your selling point?
Uh,
Your 30-second pitch for Uganda.
we would like investors to come to invest into agriculture, tourism, uh, the digital space. Those are the main three things they would come to invest. I would urge investors to come to Uganda to do.
All right. Thank you. Miss Linda, did you have a pitch for Uganda?
Not necessarily, but I should say, from my own understanding of the investment landscape, is that you realize that women have limited access to investment. You'll
True.
find that most investors or different institutional investment capitalists do not directly put money in probably funds that have been created by women, but also startups themselves. So I should say that there should be a different kind of perspective if investors are looking at coming to Uganda. Can they explore different opportunities that women in this country are actually doing? You know, there's a lot that is going unheard, especially if they have to follow the standard way of investing in women as compared to investing in other genders. I should say that genderless investing kind of aspect should be explored further if they want to actually put money in the country. Lastly, as a person who has been in the ecosystem in the VC space for now, I should say 2-3 years, I do not have quite much knowledge of how the ecosystem works, but making available different kind of blended finance mechanisms or frameworks that finance or early stage capital can be accessed by even the list, a company that has spent maybe 2 years in the ecosystem to access funding, than making these requirements or the standards so stringent in that they cannot even have capital. We see so many early stage startups with potential closing up, not because they do not have the innovation or the capacity to grow or scale, but because they do not have that boost or that kind of hand to push them further. So I should say.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you, Miss Linda. Thank you, Abubakali. Didn't get to thank Mr. Monday, but I appreciate you sharing about what's going on in Uganda, the opportunities what Uganda has to offer, and hopefully we will get the word out. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam.
My pleasure.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Hopefully we'll have a conversation further to see how we can work together. Thanks. Thank you, Sekalaala. I hope to meet soon, and cheers to you. Have a lovely weekend.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye-bye.